Did you know some provinces saw car insurance prices increase by an average of more than 10% in 2023? Luckily, we've got 17 tips you can try for yourself. Not every tip will work for every driver or every insurance provider, but you will find something that works for you. Are you ready? Why not start with an obvious one? Safe drivers pay less for car insurance. Driving offenses like speeding tickets or running red lights will increase insurance costs. Insurance claims for at-fault accidents do the same. So, stay safe on the roads and let those safe driving discounts pile up. Some types of claims will increase your premiums, so consider whether filing a claim will be worthwhile in the long run. For example, if the damage you're claiming is small and you can afford to pay for the repairs yourself, you might choose not to file a claim. That way, you won't lose your claims-free discounts. You're still obligated to report any accidents to your insurance provider, but you don't necessarily have to proceed with a claim. If you do plan to cover small losses yourself, you can save money by raising your deductible. A deductible is the amount of money you pay when you make a claim before your policy covers the rest of the loss. Increasing your deductible means you'll pay more when you make a claim. In exchange, your premiums will go down. Just remember that whatever your deductible is, it should still be at a level you can afford to pay if you need to make a claim, which you won't because you're a safe driver. If you reduce the level of coverage on your policy, it will cost less. However, think very, very carefully before you lower limits or remove optional coverages. What will happen if you're in an accident? Some people who drive old, high-mileage vehicles choose to remove own damage coverages like collision and comprehensive. If a car's cash value is low, the cost of optional coverages might be higher than what you'd ever get in a claim. That's not true for newer vehicles though. Plus, if you lease or finance your vehicle, collision and comprehensive are both mandatory. You need to list all the drivers in your household on your policy. Every listed driver will affect the premium you pay, but you can also exclude drivers from the policy. That means they aren't allowed to drive the insured vehicle, and the policy won't cover them if they do. That can be helpful, for example, a household member who is a high-risk driver and who never drives your car. The way you use your car affects the price of insurance. More time on the road means a higher chance of being in an accident. That's why daily commuters pay more for insurance than people who only use their car occasionally. If you can bike, walk, or take transit to work, doing so might reduce your car insurance costs. Some providers offer usage-based car insurance. With this option, the insurer tracks your driving habits and adjusts your insurance pricing accordingly. They track your braking and accelerating, your speed, the time of day, how often you stop to rest on long drives, and so on. Usage-based insurance rewards safe driving habits. However, one trade-off is giving up some privacy. Plus, usage-based insurance can actually increase your premiums if your driving habits are on the less safe side. This option isn't super common in Canada, but it's out there. Missing a payment can result in your premiums going up. Letting your policy lapse entirely will also cause issues. Whether you're paying monthly or annually, make sure you're making payments in a timely manner. Speaking of payments, there's often a small fee if you pay for your insurance on a monthly plan. If that's the case, you'll save a little simply by switching to annual payments. Most providers offer a discount if you use them to insure both your home and your car. Obviously, that's only an option if your provider sells both products. For example, if you buy both home and car insurance from Square One, you save 5% on your car insurance policy, and every dollar counts. Many providers also give discounts if you use them to insure multiple vehicles. The vehicles will have to be from the same household to qualify. That makes it a great option for families with 2 or more cars, for example. Hopefully, you already put winter tires on your car during the winter. so this one should be easy. Some providers offer a small discount for drivers who keep winter tires on their car throughout the winter, usually December through March. Let it snow, let it snow. Vehicle theft is a major cost for insurance providers. That's why most offer discounts for anti-theft devices. Of course, not every device is built the same. The better the anti-theft product, the better the discount. For example, fitting your vehicle with the tag tracking and recovery system is encouraged. There's a link in the description to learn more about tag. Most providers offer discounts for new drivers who take an accredited driver training course. Experienced drivers usually don't get such a benefit, but it never hurts to ask your provider. Look up your vehicle's insurance rating if you're buying a new car, and get an idea of the relative insurance costs before you buy. The Insurance Bureau of Canada publishes rating stats for almost every make and model of vehicle. These stats show the relative ratings for things like theft or collision claims. Though, not every insurer rates cars the same way. These ratings will give you an idea of how one's car insurance pricing might compare to another's. Check the description for a link to the ratings. Discounts vary so much between providers that it's always worth checking to see if there are any extras you qualify for. Some providers give discounts to people in certain professions, like healthcare workers or teachers. Most providers also offer discounts to seniors and retirees too. Perhaps the most effective way to save on your car insurance is to check around with multiple providers. Since every company calculates premiums in a different way, the price difference can be huge. There's no reason to stay locked in on one insurance provider. Psst! One place to get a quick, easy car insurance quote is squareone.ca. That's all for this video. If you've got any car insurance questions, let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this helpful.
And
I love the first line.
action.
Did you know?
That's it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting. A small fee. What?